Yo, what's up, everybody? Fuck, I already fucked it up. I was laughing when you did the.
That was shit. Fucking hell.
That was what?
That was shite. That was a shite intro.
Alright.
Take
How's it
two.
go-
Action.
Train, you can't cut me off in the middle of how to do it. You can't just do that, bro. Alright, you know what? Fuck the intro. We're out here. We're Saturday night's main event predicting on this episode. Let's get it. We are about to give the predictions for this upcoming Saturday night's main event. It is taking place on January 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got a couple matches that we got to go through. Talk about a little bit of the stories as well involved and what led to the situations that we're in right now. For the first match, Train, we have the Women's World Championship of Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Who do you think is going to be taking that one home?
I feel Rhea's going to be taking that home. I just think that she's recently won it and that Nia Jax recently dropped, obviously, the SmackDown title. So it's to make Rhea look stronger. So, yeah.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, she did just beat Liv for it. And then on top of it, Nia just lost it to Tiffany. It's kind of weird that they did that so quickly. I mean, I know the transfer window is open and everything. It was very quick, though. Very quick shift for Nia to go from SmackDown losing their main championship, then going to Raw and immediately challenging Rhea for that. I mean, great first contender.
Yeah.
I think it's going to build Rhea, and she's already a massive star, so I don't think that's really going to change much. But hey, a win over Nia for that championship as the first defense back, I think it's a dub. So next up, we have got Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. This is my match of the night, to be honest.
That's going to be a juicy.
So I'm just going to kind of read a little bit of this breakdown here for what it says here. Strowman crossed paths with the Bloodline soon after returning from injury. Strowman has loosely aligned himself with LA Knight and Sami Zayn to take on the Bloodline. At Saturday night's main event, Behemoth, Strowman, and Fatu battle. I think Jacob wins. I was very tempted to make a bold prediction about this match. If it doesn't happen here, I want them to do it at some point. I want that ring to break. Yeah, for Jacob Fatu to kind of break the ring, or to even, like, I don't remember who did it. There was a match that someone got tossed into the corner turnbuckle and the whole turnbuckle popped off. I don't remember who it was.
Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman.
Oh, it was that match? Okay, yeah. So if they did something like that, I would be okay with it. But carnage. Jacob's taking the dub. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you on Jacob taking the dub, but I do think that there will be a ring break. That's the thing that I think will happen. Possibly an announcement table getting broken as well.
I could see both. I could see both. And add a barricade, because why not? If we're breaking everything, we might as well just add the barricade in too. Next match is still a pretty prominent one, and if I were to guess that there would be a title change, this would be the match I'm thinking it would be. We got Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. And if Sheamus wins, he becomes a Grand Slam champion. They've been promoting it for the past couple of months already with the Braun Breaker feud. Sheamus at least has some credibility to be in this match, but I don't think that he's going to beat Braun Breaker. And I think Braun Breaker is going to retain. And if he doesn't, then I think it might take the route of how they did with Sami Zayn, when Sami beat him once and then retained it the next pay-per-view. So I think it could be something like that as well. Unless Braun Breaker loses and we get Braun Breaker in the Royal Rumble.
That's a shout.
Ooh. I don't know which one I want more, though.
That's a bold shout. I do think Sheamus, though, will pull off the upset.
Really?
And get the win to become a Grand Slam champion. I feel like it's going to be off a possible distraction.
Ooh.
And I feel it's going to be Ludwig Kaiser trying to distract Sheamus, who inadvertently distracts Braun Breaker. I think Sheamus takes advantage.
They've done it before. I think we were talking about this about a different program, but we were talking about the fact of, like, if somebody wins the match unintentionally by someone else helping them cheat.
Yes, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't really lose the credibility. Yeah, so I think, like, for Sheamus doing that, he would win it, but he would definitely be upset that Ludwig was the reason that he won it.
Yes.
Like, he would be more than pissed about it. But if that means a triple threat also for, like, Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig at Royal Rumble.
At, like, the Royal Rumble? Yeah.
That's fine, too. Yeah, that's a great shout, actually. So we'll talk about that first, actually. The contract signing between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. And this is for the contract signing for the match, correct me if I'm wrong, at the Rumble, for a ladder match.
Yeah, the Rumble.
And Shawn Michaels will
Ladder
be
match, yes.
special hosting that contract signing as well.
Feel like they do get the contract signed, but there's gonna be a lot of back and forth, mouthy, and a possible someone getting thrown through a table. And I feel Kevin will hit a jackknife on the back of Cody's neck to continue that like neck angle that they've been having for like the past month or so.
I don't know the severity of the whole Shawn Michaels situation right now, as far as like taking bumps or doing anything in the ring regardless. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that heat that Kevin Owens would produce if he did attack Shawn,
oh yes, that would be nuclear level.
That would really be nuclear heat right there. And then the last match of the night,
the main event.
Speaking of main event, the challenger main event, Jey Uso, Yeet, versus Gunther. The Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, it's gotten very personal as of recent. It's gotten real personal with them two. The whole thing of Gunther just talking truth versus Jey Uso talking like, you know, what he wants. It's definitely reflective, and I don't know, I think it makes Jey kind of seem like, obviously,
underdog.
Yeah, they're trying to, I think, make it seem like Jey Uso is going to set his whole mindset and be so dedicated to this match. Maybe he's even so dedicated and emotional about this match that it costs him. But I think that Gunther wins and walks out with the World Heavyweight Championship. And I don't think Gunther loses it until WrestleMania.
I do see that as well, that Gunther retaining. But I don't see him holding it until WrestleMania. I think he loses it inside the Elimination Chamber, if they do that. If they do like Elimination Chamber for the title match. Braun Breaker loses on Saturday.
Okay.
They do the triple threat at the Rumble. He loses that as well. And then he earns his way into the Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
That would be... Yes, you see my plan. You see my thinking there.
Then who beats Braun?
Maybe a possible Braun versus Goldberg at WrestleMania.
God, please don't give the title to Goldberg.
And then that would be Goldberg's last WWE match.
Braun Breaker versus John Cena would kind of slap.
Yeah. Ooh.
So if Braun Breaker... Because the thing is, Braun is also such a fan favorite that I think, like, even if they did have him win the Elimination Chamber, like, it's just not gonna, like, he's not gonna be a heel within the next week or two. Like, they're gonna have to do some crazy shit to make him a heel and make him a real bad heel against Cena, because there's no way they're turning Cena heel. There's no way. I would want that. I think a lot of people do want it, but I just don't see it happening.
Yes.
You speaking of Elimination Chamber did make me go a little off track in thinking, but Ilya's on the shelf right now, not for very long. He's already training again, so who knows?
That could be who knocks off Gunther at Elimination Chamber as well.
That's true. That is very true. This is shaping up to be an interesting rest of the year as far as the WrestleMania season goes. We're almost there. We're so close to being on the road to WrestleMania. Thank you for being here for this train. I appreciate it and your predictions. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, let us know what other type of suggestions you want us to do for videos in the future, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.